everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Duncan is out there with Thomas. Then there's Harris. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That's good from Thomas. He's off on the second. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Harris. Pass to Bremer. Leonard against Harris. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Leonard. Good on the three-point shot.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Doncic passes to Duncan. Harris outside. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Allen passes to Bremer. Kaman dishes to Leonard. Raptors moving the ball around. Baseline jumper. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with the ball. A three from Leonard.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Harris kicks to Doncic. Pass to Thomas.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Bremer. Leonard looking around. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And the Thunder making a switch here. McDyess has checked in. Doncic outside. First quarter of play. Shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Bremer. Pass to Allen. Now Leonard. Here's Bremer. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Bremer. Still scoreless. Here's Leonard. He drains the quick shot.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
On the wing, Doncic. Hands it from downtown.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Pools checked in for the Thunder. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
I mean, they just out-muscle their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Clark kicks to Brown. Kick by Clark. And it's Brown missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's McDyess, and that's in. Nice feet on the play.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Toronto trailing. Wright, the pass to Brown. Wright with a screen on Poole. Brown with the bounce pass. Clark kicks to Brown. Hit by Clark. To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
McDyess inside. He's against Clark. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Kaman. Here's Wright. And he uses the glass on the layup. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here is Doncic. Jacks up a 3. That shot no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Raptors out in front, up 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Raptors with the lead. They've got Clark. John Conchar out there with Brown. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Fernando in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Leonard inside. Leonard battling for 2.
Kawhi like a robot out there, just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now Poole. Campbell up top. Here's McCain. He's covered by Brown. McCain's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And here's Leonard from 3. Campbell grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ogman passes to Poole. Here's McCain. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's McDyess. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Poole. Drills the three-pointer. Poole's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second-half scoring leaders. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
McDyess passes to Harris. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to McDyess. Four on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. McCain's shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Latch the pass to Bremer. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the middle. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Bremer. A three-pointer, no good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Wasted no time on that one. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Bremer. Now here's Leonard. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And we're accustomed to seeing this out of Kawhi, one of the best defenders in our league.
Bremer passes to Leonard. Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Poole. McDyess with the ball. Duncan right side. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Kaman has checked in for Bruno Fernando. And Allen subbed in for Leonard. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Thunder on D. Here's Bremer. No scoring in this one.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Poole. Nick Dice kicks to Harris. Duncan outside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kaman. Here's Blatch. Duncan defending. And here is Brown. Pass to Blatch. Allen against Poole. Lock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Duncan with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Doncic missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Bremer. There's the pick. Duncan with the block, and they're able to recover. That one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 2. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Thunder. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
It's all tied in Toronto. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look here now at Toronto, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. You're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
Got to get these fellas some allergy medicine. They're clearly allergic to the paint, and it's a problem.
Aren't you sponsored by an allergy medication?
Not yet, and not one that can fix this.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The Raptors shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got a John Thomas. Duncan is out there with Doncic. Then there's Harris. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Here's Bremer. Hasn't made one yet. Fires for 3. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Blatch. Leonard's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Toronto. Harris passes to Duncan. Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Blatch. And McCain pulls it down.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Here's McCain. Here's Duncan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And that one falls for Duncan. And Duncan drops them both. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Kaman. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Thomas. Leonard against Doncic. Pass to McCain. And here's Harris from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Thunder in fourth.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
90 seconds now into the second half. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kaman passes to Bremer. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last. Doncic converts inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Bremer passes to Leonard. Shoots over Doncic. Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Duncan can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Leonard, that's for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Leonard's got 19 points.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Back to Harris. Oklahoma City moving it around. Doncic finds Duncan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Duncan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
High post Allen. Pass to Bremer. Here's Blatch. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's Leonard again missing. The Thunder leading by 4. Harris outside. Duncan with a screen on Leonard. Doncic against Leonard. Doncic kicks to Duncan. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Rebounded by Kaman. Kaman's got his 6th rebound on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Left side, Leonard. Pass to Blatch. Back to Leonard. Kaman sets a screen for Leonard. Now Kaman. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
And the 7-footer came in solid at using his size to draw foul.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Free throw drops for Kaman.
You know, Chris Kaman is a classic NBA 7-footer. He's a bruiser on the glass and in the interior who uses that size to beat you every chance he gets.
Brown is checked in for Toronto. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Duncan. Both free throws good from Kaman.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Thomas now, top of the key. Pass to McCain. And here's McDyess. Here's McCain. He's covered by Brown. Harris up top. He has 6. The shot will not fall. Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Bremer. Nothing on the board. Pass to Brown. For the tie. Thomas with the block. 1:09 left to play in the third. Doncic outside. McDyess with the ball. Doncic outside. Over Leonard. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Bremer passes to Blatch. Now here's Leonard. Thunder with the rebound. McDyess has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to McCain. Back to Harris. Now here's Thomas, defended by Kaman. To the left wing. Here's McCain. Blatch covering. McCain's shot is off. Here's Bremer. And the layup falls.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Troy Brown. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Clark. Then it's John Konchar. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Leonard. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Ogman. And here's Poole for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The score now all even.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Fisher's checked in for Konchar. And that one misses. The Thunder shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Stripped away. And the points coming for them now, Craig in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Down low, here's Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
At the line for 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so Clark nails both of them. Here's Harris. Pass to Ogman. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Duncan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And that one falls for Duncan. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Clark.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Toronto. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Thomas checked in for Antonio McDyess. Good on both. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here is Harris. Duncan left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
And the first one. And so Duncan hits them both. Raptors with the lead. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Leonard. Pass to Clark. Here's Bremer. Clark, a screen on Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Brown. Shoots over Poole. And it's Brown missing. Harris outside. Here's Augman. He's covered by Leonard. Thomas with the ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. You can't get that one. Fires from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said, we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Harris passes to Doncic. Here's McCain. Defended by Allen. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Duncan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Tim Duncan, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Duncan. And so Duncan hits them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bremer. Pass to Blatch. And here's Leonard for 3. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots from 14. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Tim Duncan.
A bit of a vintage performance here from Tim Duncan. He's hitting every shot right now.
Doncic against Leonard. Came in a screen on Doncic. Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And here is Harris. Pass to Duncan. Lets a floater go, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Duncan drops them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Leonard against Doncic. Pass to Bremer. Now here's Kaman from past the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Doncic. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Leonard on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris looking it over. On the wing, Duncan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for Toronto. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. On offense, here are the Thunder, and here's Harris from the arc. Bremer grabs the board. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. And here's Harris from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
At the line for your Rockets. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris finds Duncan. Bounce pass Thomas. And a deep 3 from Doncic. No good. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum.
Welcome to 2K Sports. All right, Coach, we're headed down the home stretch here. What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Jimmy Butler out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Bradley in at the center position. Walker for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Pass to Gill. Here's Stockton. He's covered by Simons. From the high post. That's short off the rim. First quarter, just over a minute played. Butler passes to Kukoc. Now here's Simons. Gets a very good look and converts. Simons got his second basket.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Pass to Stockton from behind the arc. Simons with a rebound.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's Kukoc. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mashburn. Goes up on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Mashburn's got his second basket on the night. And it's Simons with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Spurs making a switch here. Samanic is checked in. All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking. In the third spot, the Spurs.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Now off the inbound, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Stockton. Pass to Olajuwon. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And here's Simons. Pass to Sprewell. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Samanic. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sends it home from three-point land.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Simons passes to Kukoc. Rebound by San Antonio. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Left side, Butler. Simons with it. Back to Butler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Butler hits them both. 1:41 left now in the first quarter. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Heinrich. Pass to Stockton. The 3 is up. Hachimura with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Butler the bucket on the assist from Hachimura. Butler's got 6 points.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Here's Stockton. There's the 3. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Pass to Heinrich. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Samanic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stockton. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Heinrich. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. We've got Grant Williams. And it's Culver in at the 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And there's a pick. Pass to Gill. Here's Heinrich. Money from the wing. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And it's Hachimura missing.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Butler can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Inside. Pass to Culver. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Walker, he's checked in for Samanic. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Here's Cassell. Outside Butler. Floats one. Oh, Butler, the feathery touch.
Well, Butler not able to get to the rim, but he gets the floater to go.
Outside Walker. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Williams passes to Gill. No good on the 3. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Cassell. Still without a bucket. Pass to Butler. There's the triple. And no good. And the Spurs shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Culver outside. With the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Culver's got his first points of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hachimura outside. Pass to Butler. Takes the 3. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Oh, my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had. Only one could come away satisfied.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
And looking at the last month's worth of action, here's a list of the best rebounding small forwards in the NBA. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Olajuwon. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Tipped away. Butler with a steal. And here's the fast break by himself. And it's Butler who slams it down.
You gotta love the way Butler sets the tone defensively and then turns that defense into offense.
Stockton, pass to Olajuwon. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Chicago?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The first free throw is good, and San Antonio making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Count it.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Butler. Let's go with a three. Rebound San Antonio.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Heinrich passes to Walker. Over Butler. Walker's shot is off. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Kukoc. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Kukoc has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Heinrich. Outside Walker. Now Culver. Back to Walker. Here's Stockton. Six on the shot clock. There's a screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Stockton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. checked in for Butler. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. In the third spot, the Spurs.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
.102 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Scott. Still no points. And here's Simons. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Mashburn. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And it's tied up with that one. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sprewell. Walker covering. Sprewell passes to Simons. Six to shoot. Here he goes. Pass to Bradley. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Seconds left in the first half of this game. To the left wing. Here's Olajuwon and connects on the 9-footer. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
That shot, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front, up 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Well, right now for the Spurs, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least.
And that is going to do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Gill. No made baskets yet. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kukoc in at the 4.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Butler hits them both. Here's Gill. Pass to Mashburn. Now here's Walker. From downtown, Bradley grabs the board. Bulls trail by 3. Butler passes to Simons. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Butler with the ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Butler might be the toughest guy in this league, fighting down low.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Stockton pass to Mashburn. Counted from distance. Mashburn's got 6 points in the quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Kukoc from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now. Walker passes to Gill. Here's Stockton. He's covered by Simons. Here's Mashburn. Outside Walker. Here's Stockton. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls trail by 4. Now Simons. Pass to Kukoc from outside the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A nice shot by Butler.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Pass to Stockton. Takes it inside. Here's Gill. Butler covering. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Mashburn. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Now here's Simons. Outside Butler. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
At the line for the Bulls, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Samanic is checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Bulls. Scott's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Gill. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Samanic. They get the rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Misses the baby hook. Outside Butler. Simons outside. Snatched away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And that one's good. Gill.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Kukoc. Takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Gill. Here's Stockton. He's covered by Simons. Here's Stockton. He's got 10. And that one drops for him. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Simons passes to Butler. Hits the trifecta. Butler's got 11 in the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Fourth, San Antonio.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
There's a minute 26 left in the third. Stockton, pass to Samanic. Here's Stockton. Williams with the screen. Culver outside. They set the pick. This one for 3. Lively grabs a miss. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Scott. Again, the Bulls score.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Stockton. to the paint. And that one's good. Gill's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams, excellent D there from Lively. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Cassell. No points yet. Pass to Hachimura. To the right side. For the lead. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. San Antonio on top, leading by a point. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Walker, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Cassell. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Heinrich. 2 points. That one goes. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense now.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Butler. To the left side wing. Hachimura with a screen on Walker. Clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And San Antonio making a change here. Williams is checked in. So he gets them both. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Lively. Chicago with a rebound. Lively's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Culver. And he makes it on the layup.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Bulls trail by 3. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Cassell passes to Hachimura. Outside Butler to tie it up. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Over his career, Butler's maybe been a little erratic from distance, but he always takes them with confidence.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. so both teams making some changes here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. San Antonio's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Olajuwon, covered by Lively. Mashburn, the pass to Olajuwon. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Simons. Butler on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Butler is good at creating contact because he is so assertive offensively.
At the line for the Bulls, Jimmy Butler, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Spurs making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The Spurs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Stockton. Chicago with a rebound. Simons has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. Butler goes for it inside.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Here's Stockton. He's covered by Simons. Shots good by Stockton.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. Scott can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Walker passes to Mashburn. Pass to Gill. Now Walker. He's covered by Simons. 19-footer. Nice shot by Walker. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Stockton, pass to Walker. Here's Gill. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Mashburn. They double him with Simons. Gill, pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Olajuwon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Butler surveying the floor. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bradley. Can they get it? And they pick up 2.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Here's Stockton. He's covered by Simons. Stockton pass to Olajuwon. From about 19 and right on target. And the Spurs lead by 3.
That's the definition of clutch. Hitting the big-time shot on a bigger opponent.
Well, how about that killer instinct? He was going to get that bucket for him no matter who was on.
Now here's Butler. Down low. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break. And that one is hammered home.
And that's why you don't.
And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. "26 seconds left in the game. Fires for 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening. The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Pass to Kukoc to tie it up. Can't get the three to fall. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.
Oh, go banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. You look at Rozier, he's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And he doesn't have far to go to break into that top 10, but it's probably unrealistic to think he'll be a factor in the race for the Rookie of the Year.
Well, you know, if it was earlier in the season, maybe. But at this point, even if he has an amazing second half, I just think he has too much ground to make up.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Brandon Miller out there with Harris. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's White. And it's Thompson in at the 2. And it's good for 2. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
White the pass to Harris. Back to White, and stolen by Wallace. Right wing. Black kicks to Wallace. Jackson passes to Bridges. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. Shoots a fader. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
For three, Harris. And it's Denver with the rebound. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Here's Yao, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And Denver has possession after Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Picked by Yao. Inside and stolen by Ayton. Thompson outside. Over in the corner. White. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Checked in for Wallace. Minnesota also with the sub. Robinson's checked in for Kobe White. Here's Black. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Yao. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, over Ayton. A nice shot by Yao.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Now here is Harris. 17 points in his last outing.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Ryder. Here's Jackson. Pulls it up. Again, the Nuggets score.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Bridges outside. Yao with a screen on Miller. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Bagley, he's checked in for Denver. Kevin Huerter comes in for Black. Timberwolves also changing it up. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Harris. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Klay Thompson. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Robinson. Back to Miller. From the arc. Bagley with the rebound. Nuggets are gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. The Nuggets, number 1.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Jackson. George is checked in for Minnesota. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Herder against Rozier. Back to Bagley. Unloads. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Rozier with a screen for Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Minnesota shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Herder on the wing. Rozier defending. Herder against Rozier. Herder on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Bagley. Out to the wing. Here's Ryder. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
They've got Wendell Carter. Bagley is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Ryder in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The offensive rebound. Ayton. And another shot. Misses at the rim. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. And I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Denver making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. White's checked in. That's good from Villanueva. The Nuggets trail by 4. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Wallace attacking. Minnesota with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to White. And here is Villanueva. Now Ayton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Robinson for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Huerter, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Robinson down low. Wallace on him. That one falls.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
For the Nuggets, Jackson, he's checked in for Carter. And Ryder subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Bridges passes to Wallace. Here's the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Wallace has got his first points in this one.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Wallace against White. Pass to Ayton. Now here is Miller. Now here's Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jackson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Loud pass to Bagley. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
White the pass to Villanueva. No good on the triple. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bridges outside. Jackson kicks to Wallace. Bagley with a screen on White. Here's Wallace. Outside for Bagley. Ryder, then the pass to Bridges. Jackson setting the pick here for Bridges. Here's Ryder. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Dow checked in for the Nuggets. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. The Nuggets trail. Bridges dishes to Wallace. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Yao against Ayton. Yao kicks to Jackson. Bridges outside. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Antonio Daniels checked in for Bridges. Minnesota also making some changes. Foyle comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Villanueva is subbed in for Robinson. There's 1:38 left in the first half. White against Wallace. Pass to Yao. Bagley against Miller. Back to Yao. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the inside. Here's Wallace. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Miller, the pass to Villanueva. Back to Miller. Latrey. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Wallace against White. Wallace looking for an opening. And finished off by Bagley.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson outside. White the pass to Villanueva. From outside off the mark. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Denver. 4-point game. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wallace. Down low. Here's Yao. Goes back up. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
I think for the Timberwolves, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? This is exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Marvin Bagley.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Harris. White is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Miller, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. White with it. Harris outside. Pass to Miller. Ayton with it. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Outside Jackson. Jackson a screen on White. Wallace against White. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's White. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Black. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Yao. Over Ayton. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gau's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wallace, the pass to Black. Yao with a screen on Thompson. Here's Black. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Harris. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Miller with a wide open look. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Boy, you got to have a quick release in the league, and Miller's speed of release serves him well.
White against Wallace. Here's Black. Inside, and stolen by Ayton. It's Clay off the drive. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Harris looking it over. Pass to Thompson. All alone. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Ryder's checked in for the Nuggets. Minnesota also with the sub. Robinson's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Black. Pass to Ryder. Into the lane, and the layup is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Harris outside. Thompson outside. Outside Robinson. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Black. Jackson a screen on Thompson. Here's Black. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Robinson passes to Ayton. Shot from 12. That one doesn't drop.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Black. He's covered by Thompson. High post, Jackson for the tie. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Miller finds Thompson, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Drops in the tray. Robinson's got 7 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jackson, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Ryder. Bridges with it, covered by Miller. Picked by Yao. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. Timberwolves leading by 5. Miller outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Part of why Brandon Miller went 2nd overall in 2023, he's a quality three-point shooter.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Thompson misses. Here's Black. He's covered by Thompson. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bagley is out there with Russell. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Wallace in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Robinson goes in. Out to White. Villanueva with a screen on Wallace. White the pass to Foyle. Robinson for 3. Bagley with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And so White will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Nuggets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Wallace, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And George kicks to White. Robinson against Bagley. There's Miller with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Bagley. Huerter with it. Now Wallace. Jackson a screen on White. Here's Wallace. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's George. There's a screen by Robinson. George finds Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Ball is against White. Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes for Minnesota. Ayton, he's checked in for Foyle. Tobias Harris comes in for Robinson. And it's Klay Thompson in for George. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around.
Back to Black. On the wing, Jackson. It's good from long range.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Right, the pass to Harris. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big-time shot there. He's comfortable in that role.
Jackson, a screen on White. Pass to Yao. And stolen by Miller. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops him to the middle. Here's Yao. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Thompson. Shot from a low block. Black grabs the board. Black's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Yao in the high post. Over Ayton. And it's Yao. That time the assist by Wallace. 8 points for Yao.
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
Ayton trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Down low, in deep, and it's Yao getting it to go down. Yao's got 6 in the quarter.
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Thompson surveying the floor.
And deliver when his team needs a basket most.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Exactly what this team needed. Completing the and one.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Yao. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Rebound, Minnesota. Thompson, left side. Puts it up from 17. A shot missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Denver. Here's Black. He's covered by Thompson. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And what's their best move at this point?
Can't afford to waste time. If they can get a score quick enough, they can get back on defense and try to get a stop instead of having a foul.
just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Black, no good, and an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pick by Yao. To the inside. Out to Bridges. And another miss by Denver.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.